Go now to DryerBuzz.com and follow @DryerBuzz on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. It's all about the buzz on News and Talk 1380 WAOK. Call us at 404-892-2703 on News and Talk 1380 WAOK.
It's your boy Big Sweet of the ATL Falcoholics. Check it in with the Atlanta Falcons Tailgate Report here on WAOK 1380 on your dial. Where my real Falcon fans at? Red and black, stand up, rise up.
On News and Talk 1380 WAOK.
It's your boy Mark Cooper, a.k.a. Big Sweet of the ATL Falcoholics. What's going on the Tailgate Report? Hey, it's going down over there near Centennial Park at Phillips Arena. The Hawks finally dispatched the Brooklyn Nets the other night and are kicking off game one of the second-round playoffs versus the Washington Wizards. Hey, they went 6 games. They're not well-rested. Washington's well-rested. We'll see. They knotted up at about 20 in the first quarter. Jeff Teague just got injured. We'll keep you up to date what's going on with that. Another thing going on, the Atlanta Falcons finally had the draft. We got our man, y'all, Speed. Vic Beasley with the 8th pick from Clemson University, linebacker, homeboy of Daresville, Georgia. The big theme in the draft for Dan Quinn is speed. After that pick, he went and took Jalen Collins, a defensive back from LSU, tall Richard Sherman-like. In the 3rd round, we finally got our running back, Tevin Coleman. Hey, man, he's something special to see. And a couple of picks on Sunday, got Grady Jarrett, his Jesse Tuggle's son. We got us Akeem King from San Jose State, and also the Falcons had a great draft party down at the College Football Hall of Fame. It was red and black everywhere, and if you're in town and want to check it out, please do. Now, what could be bigger than the Falcons? Hey, what we've been waiting for 5 years. Floyd Money Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. Did it live up to the hype, or was it a bust? Well, I hate to tell you, y'all, you didn't miss anything. I was excited. The $100 had the fight party. Somebody gonna get knocked out, some blood, some controversy. The power go out, nothing. They just sat down and just pity patted for about 12 rounds. And I'm old school, so to beat the champ, you really have to beat him up bad or knock him out. And the sad part about it is Manny Pacquiao. Hey y'all, he's a puncher. Combined, the two of them, they threw less punches than the undercard right before them. Leo Santa Cruz, he threw 950 punches by himself in his fight. So, hey, you didn't miss anything, but what you did miss, I hate to tell you this, y'all, while you were waiting for that fight to start, was an epic 4th quarter battle, 7th game, Spurs versus Clippers. I mean, it looked like an old school Mike Tyson heavyweight championship fight. Tim Duncan come down off the glass. Chris Paul with the 3. Went down to the wire with Chris Paul on one leg, pulled his hamstring, high off the glass for 2 as the Spurs were dispatched by the Clippers in 7 games, y'all.
Now, okay.
Go ahead.
Question. Buzz it or bash it. We asked the audience to get in on this. Buzz it or bash it. Mayweather, is he 48-0?
48-0.
48-0.
Well, 48-1 with an asterisk if you ask Clifford Harris Jr.
So the question becomes, I mean, looking at the fight last night, you know, it was at the end before I knew it. But here's the question. Is he really undefeated or is he just unchallenged? That's the question I want. Outside looking in, I have not followed the career because, you know, I think there are many greater. Like, well, I know he wants to be considered a Muhammad Ali.
Well, boxing, you know, has that shady element where people think everything is fixed. And if you see how they direct and guide.
Last night fight didn't help none, you saying?
Last night fight didn't help none. They actually really got over on the consumer, not just the ones on pay-per-view, but even the ones who shed all that money, the thousands to be not only in Vegas. Well, Vegas came out the winners. Everybody came and filled up the hotels, bought the tickets. Hey, but that's just like me and you sitting here playing tiddlywinks. With how the fight went down. But he's not. It's not him being unchallenged.
Right.
He's had some fights. And the disappointment about last night was that this fight was 5 years in the making.
Right.
See, it really should have been part 3.
One of the things I'll tell you that you just didn't feel the hype of the fight last night because a lot of people streamed their fight parties. I'm not saying they streamed their fight. I'm just saying they streamed them watching the fight and the engagement and all that. And used to be, when you had a fight party, you get kind of gritty in the fight party. And everybody was just kind of chilling out and having fun. It just never really got the adrenaline rush.
I had a nacho in the first round. I looked up, they were in round 11.
Right.
It was the fastest 45 minutes. And that's because there wasn't any action. Don't get me wrong. Floyd is a technician, man. And, I mean, he's a boxer. He's going to slip and move or whatever what you expect. But Manny Pacquiao throws punches. He only threw 400 in the whole fight. Hey, that's one arm. The left arm, he can still hit. Hey, I seen two dudes in Adamville. One was fighting with a foot and the other with an elbow.
Right.
So it's not that. And I'll say this: as he's gotten older in his career, he's picked his opponent. So at some point, he has been a little bit unchallenged. Probably about the last 8 fights or so, where he's picked his opponents. He fought guys that could come straight at him and he could beat, but he's had to work hard to get to that 48-0. And I mean, he still had to work hard last night. But Pacquiao didn't really put
Were there any standout rounds? Because mind you, I was surprised because I got off the flight at 10 o'clock. I probably got home at 11.
Oh, you were just in time.
Just in time. I was surprised that I was just in time for it. But, okay, were there any rounds that just kind of stood out and you're like, okay, they really finna go for it?
Nothing stood out. They,
wow.
Most fights, especially championship, the first round or so, they fill each other out. And they really was just touching gloves, and Pacquiao got a couple exchanges in a few rounds, but nothing really stood out. Like I said, no blood, no controversy, no headbutt, no slip, no fall, no anything. I really didn't even have to watch it. Actually, it really wasn't. It really didn't live up to the hype.
And so she said the fight started at 11.
The fight started at 11:58. I told the guys.
Okay.
I told the guys at the party. He said, "Man, what time the fight? Because they fight next." I said, "Man, they ain't going on till 12 o'clock." And they hit the first bell rung at 11:58. I mean, Jamie Foxx didn't see nothing.
Okay, wait. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that because I was all up and doing my facial. When I got back, and I was like, and I was listening, and I was like, "What is that?" We got to find Jamie Foxx.
It's on there somewhere. It's got
to be on there a million times. We got to play that. What was Jamie Foxx thinking with this national anthem?
Hey, Jamie Foxx has been in Vegas, enjoying Vegas. Let me just put it that way. He's like most celebrities.
That's the thing about Jamie Foxx will turn up on you.
Oh, he sure will.
And it was so funny because, like I said, I was watching a couple of the streams on this new app last night. And when Jamie Foxx got towards first of all, the whole national anthem was kind of like. When he got
toward the end, had his face got like this.
When he got toward the end, and he act like he was in a soulful moment. But my thing is, I slip up on Jamie Foxx music because it's hard to take from his career. It's still hard to take his music seriously. I might find a jam and start jamming it and then go like, oh wait, that's Jamie Foxx.
Right.
But if I go into it with the intent of knowing, oh, here goes a Jamie Foxx song, I just can't get into it like that. So I couldn't take that serious. What was that?
Well, Jamie was trying the two best renditions.
We can talk over. We can clear the talk
The
over.
two best renditions of the national anthem are clearly Whitney Houston and what Marvin Gaye did at the NBA All-Star game. That's what Jamie.
I agree with the Marvin Gaye because I feel like what
Marvin Gaye hit it with
Marvin Gaye was
but he
good.
Changed,
the music behind Marvin Gaye throws. Okay, let's listen to Jamie.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the past.
Sunday best.
Right. He was trying to go somewhere with it, though, right?
He went 25 there. I don't mean to offend anybody, but the church organ don't help either.
At all, right? No, I want you to fast forward to the end. That's what I want you to do. Because the thing about it is, people, I don't know if it's an iconic moment. And a lot of times what we learn from Whitney Houston, if you just deliver a classic
that's the thing. It really,
just a little song.
It really is a difficult song if you think about the words.
Because I know. Okay, here go the end. Wait. No, go back. Got to bring it back to where he did to the end of this song. Okay, here we go.
As the meme said, this too much. This too much. Well, think about it is, like you say, it's an iconic song, it's an iconic moment.
Iconic moment. It could you can make, because the thing about it is, people, when you do the national anthem, people gonna play it for life. Whether it's
Right,
good or whether
right.
it's bad, they're gonna play it for life, and we don't know what Jamie Foxx was thinking.
Well, Jamie Foxx said, "I'm never gonna get to sing the national anthem again in a bigger fight." So
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
think
put my
did the
spin
organ
on
music?
it.
Did the organ throw him off?
Hey,
Though?
I thought I was over there.
I think he should have had a not an organ, maybe some keyboarding, maybe.
Well, they should have done like most people do. Get a nice track going.
Get
Get somebody just play a nice track and go. I
So
think
maybe they couldn't find his track, and they just told the organist to go ahead and back
he
him
left
up.
it 5 years back.
That's what it was. It got the organist. The DJ had fell asleep since the fight started so late, and
Hey, you should have seen it, man. 11 o'clock. They had this group come in, then the next group come in, had two announcers, Jimmy Lemon and
well, anything promising on the fights on the what they call it, the pre-card? What is it on the card? Any?
well, they had a couple
guys?
fight the last two fights on the undercard. What's his name? I don't even mess his name. Lachenko.
Right. Okay, right.
Well, he had a TKO. He just beat this kid down, and then the fight leading up to Floyd Leo Santa Cruz, he fought another guy, and I mean he just bashed him for 12 rounds.
Before we go, we want to jump back. Let's jump back to the Falcons.
Go ahead.
Because what happened with Tar Gurley? Why do we not have Tar? I know, because you talked all that stuff about Tar Gurley.
Watch this. Here's the thing about Todd Gurley. Defense is just like the Manny Pacquiao fight. For the last 5 years, we've needed a pass rush and some speed on defense. And because we needed to meet that need, we had to take Vic Beasley first, which means that we wouldn't have been able to get Todd Gurley. Now, if the trade had gone through, they were rumored about getting Bruce Irvin from Seattle, another guy, linebacker, speed, then
So
you
we
might
can
have
still
seen
look
Todd
for some
Gurley.
trade. Okay.
But
Todd Gurley looked a bit shocked though. Shocked that
but he's going to be paired with Trey Mason from Auburn.
that's gonna be
They're
something
going
to
to
look
be
for.
running the ball out of
Gotcha.
St. Louis. And like I said, do not sleep on Tevin Coleman. He was born 10 weeks premature. He stands 6 feet, 208 pounds, and runs a 4.3 40. Catches highlights. I'm telling you, big things are coming in Fire Branch from this kid.
So y'all are excited. You excited
I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm excited.
And you guys had the draft party.
Had the draft party yesterday at College Football Hall of Fame, man. It was a great experience. Giveaways. Jake Matthews was there. Vic Beasley and Jalen Collins were in the building. They had former players as well, autographs. Man, it was a fun time. Getting everybody hyped up for the summer.
All right, and that is your tailgate report with
Mark Cooper. You just got the buzz on the tailgate report here on the DryerBuzz on News and Talk 1380 WAOK. It's your boy Big Sweet of the ATL Falcoholics. Even when I'm rising up at the Georgia Dome, I'm listening to DryerBuzz on News and Talk Radio 1380 WAOK.
Call us at 404-892-2703 on News and Talk 1380 WAOK. Go now to DryerBuzz.com and follow at DryerBuzz on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. It's all about the buzz on News and Talk 1380 WAOK. Call us at 404-892-2703 on News and Talk 1380 WAOK.
This is our attempt to bring blogging to radio, and I think we have some great elements that you guys seem to love and enjoy. And one of those elements is Mark Cooper, because
The tailgate report.
The tailgate report, because the tailgate is a turn up in Atlanta. I mean, what did I say last time? You can have a good coach, you can have a good team.
It's all about the tailgate.
But it don't mean a thing unless you got that tailgate.
And that was the beauty about the fight yesterday. You had a lot of nighttime tailgates.
Yeah,
With the
y'all were
weather-
hanging
with
late last night.
Well, with the weather being nice, you don't have to be locked up inside, so you can take it
Right.
outside.
It was a beautiful day
A lot of people
yesterday.
were showing it on big screens outside in the yard, so you throw the tent out there, the grill, the beverages. It's just one big party.
I'm telling you.
Well, it was a short party because of time went by.
Because the fight went so fast.
Went so fast.
So if you was planning on macking that dude or that girl across the room, you might have missed your moment.
Yeah,
The fight was
as they said at the barbershop, you was a little short there, cuz.
I'm telling you, I have fun with Mark Cooper, and because the Falcons have decided to do their schedule starting at the same time as DryerBuzz on WAOK,
Yep.
and because Mark Cooper has some of the best seats in the dome,
Mine.
on his as his season tickets,
The best seats
and
in the
he
house.
wants to be in his seat at kickoff.
That's right.
The tailgate report will have to move to Saturday.
Saturday, I can't believe it. I'm coming to Saturday. I'm moving up.
Moving on up. So so the tailgate report will literally pretty much become your weekend sportscast.
Sportscast, right before-
like a weather report kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, lead you into what happened that week right up to the Falcons game, and hopefully I can call in some on Sunday as I'm walking into the Dome.
Listen.
Hey, I make it happen. I'm flexible. I'm a doer.
Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see
I'm taking tips from all the
how
callers.
much you
I'm flexible.
do when you have to shut down the tailgate, get to the Dome, and try to call. You can be like, okay, I'm gonna call you.
Hey, I can catch the little courtesy shuttle and I can call real good.
That might work. Courtesy shuttle.
I'm telling you.
You got it like that.
Got it like that.
Oh, okay. All right, but now you just said the Hawks came up a little short.
Hawks came up a little short in Phillips Arena. A lot of people will give you different reasons why. They had open shots. They didn't make them. Coach Bud didn't play the right lineup. In actuality, it was the fatigue that set in from the 6-game series with New Jersey. They just finished that Friday and come back, had to play a 1:00 game today, Sunday. And the Wizards have been off about
game was kind of early.
The Wizards have been off about a week. One thing, the Wizards have a younger team.
Okay.
So the fatigue was going. So a lot of missed shots in the fourth quarter and the second half. Well, the Hawks scored 63 points in the first half, only scored 35 in the second. Fatigue. So we'll see how that plays out. I still think they have a stronger team than the Wizards, but we'll see how if they get their legs by Tuesday. We'll see how it goes out. But fatigue is a concern as we go further along in the playoffs.
Right, Mark.
Yes.
And I always throw something to you, and I just thought about this.
Lacrosse?
No.
Soccer?
Not lacrosse, not soccer. Let's talk a little bit about Lakeside. You guys had a loss.
Yeah, we've had pretty much a tough month, actually.
And I say Lakeside, but be specific because we don't want to. Lakeside is part of what school system?
Lakeside is part of the Cap County school system.
And we saw them on the news prom night.
We lost one of my colleagues, one of our great teachers, Miss Leah O'Brien. Hashtag Long Live Leah. The students came up with that. Mm-hmm. So we've had a trying week. Not only we lost Leah, but we also kind of lost 2 of our students. Two students.
Because the student is charged with
vehicular homicide at the felony, and then the misdemeanor reckless driving. And the young lady that was in the car with him was the homecoming queen.
Oh,
and they were favorites of the teacher. You know what I'm saying? And she was their favorite teacher as well. So we've had it's been a struggle.
It's been hard.
They haven't been back to school in a week, and you want to reach out and make sure they're okay. So, but we've had tough at Lakeside. The week prior, the Saturday prior, we lost a bus driver.
Wow.
And then a few weeks before that, we lost a bookkeeper. So
hearts have been heavy at Lakeside.
Yeah. We're trying to get to the end of the year. Everybody's. We've gone from. I'm not going to say I don't want the educators folks got there mad that we're not going from what we're supposed to do, but we want to make sure everybody's fine and doing okay to get there. And when somebody knows that they got somebody there to lend them a helping hand, they do so much better.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you guys, I've seen it online, and you don't want to. One thing about Facebook is a lot of the things that we do see on the news. We now know somebody,
right?
In that, very closely related to that situation. And our hearts and the hearts of the show goes out to Lakeside and the families that are involved.
Appreciate it.
So
thank you so much.
Yeah, because I know that was a hard Monday for you guys. So.
Oh, it was a tough Monday. Everybody. Miss Jackson,
what's the hashtag again? The hashtag again.
Hashtag Long Live Leah. Okay. Leah is how she spells her name. Miss Nola Pitts and Miss Marsha Jackson in the CTAE department. Hey, they were right there. They're having it tough too. They had each other's back, and I'm there supporting them. Monday was a real hard day for the kids and the adults. Miss Tracy Willis, one of the secretaries, said, I just wanted to talk to her one more time, and I can't.
Right.
So as the week went on, we were getting better. And
feeling better.
Then Thursday we had the candlelight vigil, and that was going to be, the official start of healing, so to speak.
Okay.
And it was kind of a little dampered a little bit because we found out the news that the young man was going to be charged.
Right.
So, but she had a wonderful homegoing service yesterday. So, we're going to keep Leah uplifted and
awesome.
her daughters and the family and everybody. Yes. So we're going to make it to the end of the school year.
Yes. Okay. And now on the football is our number one sport.
Football. Yeah, but right now.
I stopped by one of the high schools, dropped off my cousin's kids run track.
Right.
So the track meet was going on. But I also saw some football warm-up practice.
Well, hey, Monday.
Okay.
Monday.
See, I be knowing.
Don't quote me, GHSA. I'm not sure. I think Monday is the official start of spring football.
Spring football. Now, what is that?
Spring football. You got to practice to get ready to go into the summer and get ready to go in the fall.
Because they do practice.
Well, they do practice. Kids go to camps. Well, you want to see what you're going to have
so
coming
in
the next year. Yeah, camp time.
Okay.
You do 2 weeks. and and then they have a little dead period. Then the guys will go to different camps around the country or whatever. Gotcha. They come in once, but and work out during the summer.
Do you go to camp as a team?
Yeah, you can.
Team goes.
Team and
to
individual.
Camp.
They have a great passing league camps in Gwinnett,
Right.
Fulton County. 7-on-7.
Right.
But not only with football, it's spring sport time. So the soccer playoffs are underway, getting ready for the second round this week. Okay. Baseball playoffs are in effect, and are you sure you'll have track coming up soon too?
Right. And also, I know from DryerBuzz during the summer, we oftentimes get information from all of our major athletes where they are launching their camps, usually either 1 day or up to a week camp.
Yep.
We normally hear from Deion Sanders. He usually rolls through town with a camp. Snoop comes through town with a camp. And some of even our Falcon players have camps
and
as
the thing
well.
about it, like we talk about Atlanta and this talent that we have, there are camps for everybody. You have college kids that might not necessarily hosting camp, but you have players that might not be.
So parents need to be on the lookout.
On the lookout, for all of them.
Right. And that's the thing, especially. One of the things too I like, because I know we coming on this since we're going to Saturday, we got a chance to kind of expand the tailgate report a little bit, but sports that are not necessarily associated with the schools, because you have sports organizations outside of the school system that a lot of kids are involved in. I know, like swimming.
Well, you got
has
swimming.
Its own. You have track.
She has
field.
summer track, swimming, and I'm a golfer. You might look at me and think I'm a defensive tackle, but truth be told, and my Hampton University classmates out there know I went to Hampton on a golf scholarship.
Get out of here.
That's right. Learn how to play there at John A. White Park with Elijah Walker.
Wait a minute. So all these golf events that get ready to take off, because I know the Alliance Theater is getting ready to have a great golf fundraiser. I need to send you out there to represent DryerBuzz.
Yeah, you can send me out there to represent DryerBuzz.
Okay, we're going to hook that up then.
Yeah, please do.
Right.
Go now to DryerBuzz.com and follow @DryerBuzz on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. It's all about the buzz on News and Talk 1380 WAOK.